We've got the latest now in Afghanistan here. We're going to move from China to Afghanistan in Central Asia. Officials there are hoping to resume peace talks with the Afghan Taliban. It comes days after Taliban attacks killed dozens of people in Kabul, in the capital of Afghanistan. The blasts followed a change in leadership of the Taliban. That change has dashed hopes of peace talks ever being successful. Bill Roggio is a senior fellow at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. His work focuses on the war in Afghanistan. He joins us now from New Jersey. Bill, good to have you on here. Realistically, what are the prospects for peace talks actually going anywhere in this situation?
Thank you. Yes, it's great to be here. And yeah, I think the prospects for peace talks all along have been dim. The Taliban never really has been serious about these peace talks. Even when the political office was opened several years ago, the Taliban was very clear that they were being used for specific purposes, and that peace talks were far low down the list of things. Given that Mullah Omar has now died and the Taliban has a new leadership, and there's disharmony in the rank and file over the circumstances of Omar's death and the announcement, I think that Mullah Mansour, the new emir of the Taliban, has very little incentive to negotiate. And there's an additional thing here. The Taliban are actually having a lot of success on the battlefield. They're taking control of districts in both the north, the south, the east, and in areas in central Afghanistan. So the Afghan security forces are showing themselves to be weak. The Taliban have a leadership struggle, and the incentives really aren't there for them at this point in time.
That's a great point, Bill. I mean, why would you bother to negotiate when you're actually, in terms of facts on the ground, so to speak, you're actually making a lot of headway with a military campaign? So is the Afghan government being naive, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think they're being very naive. And one of the things the Taliban have been very clear about, even if they were to come to some type of agreement, they are going to maintain power. It's going to be their way or the highway. So the negotiations are just a way for the Taliban, I think, to strum things along. They've done this for years. Hopes in Western capitals and even with the Afghan government, they've been high, and these talks have gone nowhere. And I really do think that a lot of people are being naive. And there's another thing, element to this as well. Al-Qaeda's emir just swore allegiance to the Taliban. That just happened just today. Zawahiri swore allegiance to Mullah Mansour. The Taliban will never reject that. So let's say even if there was some type of negotiations, is this a group that we really want to negotiate with?
Bill, thanks so much for taking time to talk to us in Canada on the program. Great to get your perspective and your expertise on this. We'll be following it.
Thank you.